Somebody here is definitely feeling the loss of something here, Gemini. We have the Wheel of Fortune coming out, the Page of Cups, okay. Four of Wands. Somebody's feeling the loss. It's like you are having a happy family or you're celebrating something here. It does look like this is it could be a trap. Okay? Maybe not for you. It could be a trap for them, right? Oh, yeah. There's definitely competition here. There's some kind of conflict. People trying to work around each other. Okay. Let's see what else comes out. Guys, don't forget to click that like button. Subscribe if you haven't. My name is Ninja. I'll be your reader. Just know that this is definitely an all Gemini channel. So if this reading doesn't resonate with you, do help yourself to checking out one of my other readings, guys. You might be very passionate about your family, about the well-being of your family, about bringing a family together, about celebrating. You might be very passionate about these things. Or you're just very passionate about your home. Okay, let's see what else comes out. Okay. Okay, so this could be you or them. I am seeing somebody here that is overcoming a breakup. It could be like a public breakup, okay, or something that happened publicly that somebody's having to overcome. This could be somebody trying to overcome a breakup or a embarrassing situation. This could also be somebody who is like leaving behind being the victim, okay? Like somebody is overcoming being the victim. Okay, this is like somebody who is letting go of things, letting go of circumstances, but it's something that happened that was publicly, and this might be for confirmation for somebody here. Something public happened and somebody's letting it go. You or them. Put the energy where it belongs. Now, I'm also seeing that if you've been going through any kind of financial stress or financial problems, it's about to be over. That part is about to be over. You're about to recover, and not just recover, but I'm hearing flourish. Now, this financial situation could have been bought on because of a breakup, or it could have been bought on because of something that happened publicly. Now, if you are going through financial problems, there are resources that are around you. You might not see them, but they're there. Okay. So do start looking around. Maybe even start Googling things. I'm not sure, but there are resources around you. There is help around you. I do see people who can help you recover from this situation and for your finances. So there's people around you that can help you. I'm also seeing here that you have been cutting people out of your life that have caused you stress, or people around you that has caused you unnecessary pain. For whatever reason, those people don't belong in your life. You know it, and you're cutting them out. That is also confirmation. I'm also seeing the way that you live is going to change. Okay, you might have a very wealthy person around you, Gemini, but I'm seeing specifically like this person could be coming in to help you change the way that you live. I'm also seeing that this person is going to help you learn how to declutter. I'm also hearing that this person is going to help you end old habits that have been holding you back. This person is going to come in and help you clear out like old ways of thinking and bring in new ideas. And this person's going to help you build some kind of security for yourself. Maybe by possibly showing you a new career or showing you a new way of earning money. Okay. So this, like, they're going to bring in abundance into your life, and this person's going to change things around for you. They're going to change the way that you look at things. It's going to be I'm hearing a beneficial meeting. A beneficial meeting, and this person is going to show you about wealth and career. So you're definitely being advised here to listen to this person. This is a very wealthy person. They themselves have been in your shoes. This is a self-made person. Maybe somebody that you've known from the old neighborhood, or somebody that has been around you for a while. Not necessarily you knew this person, but the two of you do share like memories. So this is like old memories of school or memories of the old neighborhood. It could be a family member, okay? Or it could be somebody who's related to your family, or not related to your family, but connected to your family, like a family friend. This could be somebody who's connected to your children as well, okay? This person could also be an earth sign, a Taurus, a Virgo, or a Capricorn. They're going to show you a new way of handling money, finding resources. Like, I can't think of what else, but that's what it's saying. Like, this person's going to change your world. And it's going to make you really excited. You're going to be really happy about the results that you're going to see. So it's like so for the sake of the reading, I'm going to say that it's you, okay? That I'm going to say that it's you that is leaving behind this victimhood. And I'm not saying that you weren't a victim. I'm not saying that you were playing a victim. No. I'm saying that you could have been a victim. This reading is not about that, okay? This reading is about feeling like you're a victim and taking your power back. That's what this is about, okay? And that's why I feel like it's you, because of how you're going to meet this person. I feel like that is you, like letting go of being the victim, letting go of that feeling of being a victim, and empowering yourself and getting your strength back and getting your power back, because that is what it's saying here. Okay, taking control of your finances. I think you were around somebody, okay, and for one of you, you might have gone through a really bad, like, ugh, terrible breakup, okay, where you were publicly embarrassed. Like, this person's behavior was horrible. They publicly embarrassed you, possibly even caused you financial problems, or the financial problems could have been like not necessarily caused by that person, even though for some of you it might have been caused by that person, but it could have been like an end result of that person being in your life. Like, for instance, you became very depressed, right? And then you started missing work, right? So it caused financial problems, something like that. So it could be like an end result of something. But what I'm seeing here is you're going to take back your life. It's going to be a new, a transformation that's going to be very new to you. But I see you taking it very well. I see you flourishing, And to tell you the truth, with the Wheel of Fortune energy coming out, it does make me feel like this is your fate. You're stepping into your fate now. And this could also be something where you're going to do something very creative, a creative idea. Because I don't know if y'all can see it in the camera, but you do have like a creative idea coming around the corner. Okay? It's going to be a result of what happened. So what happened in the past and you moving forward is actually going to lead you to having this creative idea that's going to help you flourish. And you know what? You're going to take it. Like, you are going to like really throw yourself out there. You see how they're jumping off a cliff? It's like I feel like you're going to immerse yourself into this new way of thinking. You're going to immerse yourself into this, right? But you're going to want to, This could be something that you're doing right now, or this could be something that you're about to do in the near future. For some of you, I do feel like this is a near future reading, because of the way that it's coming out. So for some of you, this is something that's coming like next week, or, in the next couple of weeks or something, where you're going to end up talking to this person, and this person is going to change the way that you look at things. It's a fated meeting. That's what I'm hearing. This is a fated meeting. And you know what? For some of you, it looks like you might end up being either really close to retiring, or you're about to retire, or you're going to retire because of what this person's going to show you. Like you're going to be like, "Oh my gosh, I could do this." I can do this and I could do that, and now I could retire, or maybe partially retire and go down to part-time, okay? But this is definitely something that where you're going to be very well off, and you're going to build money quickly. So it's like you're going to take this idea, and or you're going to take these practices, because this could very well be practices, and you're going to run with it. And I'm hearing like you're going to work really hard and build up a lot of wealth for yourself. And this is not just wealthy, this is like stacking money, stacking the money. Like you're going to be sitting there counting your money and stacking your money up. You might even go and get one of those machines that have, you put your money in there and it counts your money for you, right? Because I'm seeing you stacking, but I also see you working really hard. So is it going to be easy? No, it's not going to be easy. You're still going to be working really hard here. So even if you do retire, it's not like you're going to retire and not have to work at something. You know what I mean? Like, what's coming to my mind is you're going to retire and you're going to start couponing, right? Couponing is work. I'm a couponer, and it's work, I spend maybe 2 hours a day looking for coupons and couponing. So it's work. And then plus two, when I get to the store, I have to line things up so I make sure I get the most benefit out of the transactions, right? So it's work. So it's not like you're going to retire and just sit there and drink champagne all day and not have to keep disciplining yourself. No, you're not. You're going to like stack that money, and you're going to continue to do what this person's going to show you. Now, for some of you, it could be couponing, because couponing is coming to my head, or couponing might be a part of it, okay? Because that's the one thing that's coming to my third eye, is something about couponing, okay? Or it could be something that's like couponing. To me, when I think of stocks and bonds, specifically stocks, I think of couponing, because it's a form of couponing in a way to me, right? There's similarities there where you buy something and you get something back out of it, right? So this could be about stocks as well, because to me, couponing is like stocks, owning stocks. When you coupon, you go to the store, you buy this, and you get something in return. You get the product, and you get the cheaper price, so it's like more money in your pocket. You buy stocks, you buy the stocks, and normally you get dividends, or the stock prices fluctuate, and of course, you sell it when it's a higher price, so you get money out of it, right? Like you invest something, and then you get something in return. That's the parallel to me. So this could be like something about stocks, like this person is going to teach you about stocks, or teach you about something. I don't know what else it could be. It could be something that's out of my knowledge, okay? It could be something that I've never heard of, you know what I mean? Or something that I'm not aware of. It very well could be. And of course, if I have never heard of this and I don't know, have no knowledge of this, I can't tell you exactly what it is. You know what I'm saying? But it very well could be something else that I'm not aware of. So do keep an open mind when you're talking to this person. Now, for some of you, this person is going to teach you something, and it could be like an old way of handling money. I don't understand that, but that's what I'm seeing. Like an old way, like when they talk, it's going to remind you of what grandpa said, or grandma. You're going to be like, oh, you know what? I remember my grandma saying this, or my grandpa doing that. It's going to be something like that. Something that's going to bring up something from the past that you remember. So it's going to be something, well, not everything that they tell you, but there's going to be something that they tell you. This is for confirmation. That's going to remind you of grandma or grandpa saying something, okay? Or something that they did. Okay, that's for confirmation. That's going to be your sign that this person is the person I'm talking about. Okay, that's for confirmation. So you'll be like, oh, Ninja said that. Oh, yes, I remember grandma saying this, or I remember grandpa saying that. Now, If you don't have grandparents or they weren't around you, it doesn't have to be your blood grandma, grandpa. This could be somebody who was much older around you when you were growing up. Okay. And then you overhearing what they said or them telling you something. Okay. Now, this person is going to, I want to say, force you to think about, well, yes, think about and evaluate how you spend your money. You're being advised to sit down and at least listen to what this person has to say, but they're going to show you things that you really don't need. Like you have things, or you're buying things, or you might have prescriptions or something like that that you don't actually need, and you're going to find out that you've been paying for something that you should have been getting for free all along. I don't know. I wish I could know what that is. Come back and let me know, guys. Whatever it is, right? But yeah, you're gonna find out there's something that you've been paying for, and then you're gonna find out that, oh, you know what's coming to my mind? My third eye is this woman was paying. I'm just gonna say it real quickly. This woman was paying like $1,000 a month for health care, right? The thing is that every time she went to the doctor, she had to pay so much up front. Like when for the new year. Like she had to come up with like the first $3,000 or something. It was a really crazy amount, right? Well, she found out that if you go to the doctor, her local doctor that she has, if she was to just pay cash every time she went, she would actually be saving $1,000 a month. And the thing is, she went back 3 years and she calculated every time she went to the doctor, the procedures that she had, how much everything would have costed her. And she went back 3 years and she said that the premium that she was paying would have covered everything that she needed and she would have had little left over, right? So basically, she was paying $1,000 a month for nothing, just to say that she had insurance, basically. Okay, so that is what is coming to my mind. So this could be something about that as well, all right? Or it could be something about medications or something about the medical field. Okay, I'm just throwing that out there, letting you know what I'm seeing in my third eye. But yes, so it might have something to do with that. So you're being advised to listen to this person. And you know what I'm hearing? This person's going to come into your life just at the right time, because it does look like you're going to find out that you've had this false sense of security about things. It's like you're going to have that aha moment and realize that something wasn't as golden as you thought it was, Especially with this double energy. It's like you're going to find out that something wasn't as great as you thought it was. Like, in other words, on the surface, something that appeared to be wonderful, and it could be a career, it could be a person, it could be a relationship, like, it could be any of those things. And you're going to find out that something wasn't, the price that you were paying to have this in your life wasn't worth it. Okay, because it could be something that was like a trap or an illusion, you know what I mean? And you're going to have that aha moment. So there's going to be a lot of changes here. I'm seeing a huge transformation in how you look at things. And not just how you look at things, but how you do things. And it's like this person's going to come in your life just in the right time to push you into the next step, the next chapter that you're meant to go into. Okay? This is definitely something that is fated for you. Now, also, you might have had somebody around you, and this could be a family member, somebody in your community, or somebody you were in a relationship that was actually causing you or tempting you to go into something that was toxic, or tempting you into something that could become addiction, addicted. Like maybe you don't smoke and this person's encouraging you to smoke, that kind of thing. Or encouraging you to do something, but I don't feel like it's something that is like smoking or drinking, because these are things that you would catch on to really quickly. This is something else. This could be like getting you tied into something that is very toxic, and it could be your ex, because I do see somebody suffering from a breakup. So it could be because of your ex, and like you're moving past that illusion that person had you in, you know what I mean? Now, I do see here that this is going to be something that you're going to be doing that's going to take a lot of effort. But I want you to know you might feel like like getting, forgetting about it. You might feel like giving up. You might feel like, oh, it's too hard. The competition's too hard, because you might be going into a new career that is very competitive, okay? And you might feel like, it's just overwhelming. Spirit is saying, don't give up, okay? Keep pushing forward. Don't give up. This is going to be a very stressful situation. Okay, this could be about finances. It could be about your goals. It could be about your career. It's going to be competitive. It's going to be something that you're going to have to put a lot of effort into, but it's going to be worth it, because you're going to be a millionaire. Okay, and you might end up being the first millionaire in your family, but you're going to be doing very well. Or one of you might even become a billionaire eventually. You know what I mean? This is where you're going to have a lot of money, but it's going to take a lot of effort, and you're going to need to discipline yourself and push through. Okay? It's going to be worth it, Gemini. I just want you to know it. Okay? And you getting out of this energy, maybe you were a victim. I'm not going to dig into that, okay? But, maybe you were a victim here. But you know what? You pushing through that is the first step for you to push on and get to this point where, like I said, you're going to be stacking that money. You're going to be stacking that money, yes. All right, guys. Let me go ahead and get you some angel numbers here. Creative juices is going to be flowing for you here as well. Okay, like I said, a new idea. So guys, write those ideas down, because sometimes we have great ideas and we don't write them down, and then later on down the road we'll see somebody else doing it and be thinking, dang it, I could have done that. That could be me. What I'm saying is, don't let this be you, Gemini. Okay, write that idea down. Spirit, give us 2 angel numbers here for Gemini, please, and thank you. You're going to have success. You're going to have the success you've always wanted. Ooh, that fell out. That's crazy. I feel like this wanted to come out as well. Okay. I'm going to read this one first, because this one, jumped out. It says 222. Trust that the seeds of your thoughts are growing. Okay. It says, trust that the seeds of your thoughts are growing as you are nourishing them with words, feelings, and action. I am balanced. See, in order for you to have this success, you need to do this. You need to be able to trust your thoughts, because your thoughts are going to change. Not only is it coming from you, but also from this meeting of meeting somebody, okay? Your thoughts are going to change. Exactly. Okay, let's see what this is. 18 came out. It says, I am kind-hearted. You are both open-minded. See, and you know what? That makes sense, because you would need to be open-minded to listen to what this person is saying. Because for some of you, this person might be younger than you, okay? And your ambition is to leave this world better than you found it. Ensures that your goals are aligned with the collective need and with the highest good of all. And you know what? When it says collective need, Gemini, I feel very strongly they're talking about your family, okay? Because it seems like your family is a very important part of your life, okay? Let's see what else came out here, because it looks like there's a third one. It says 24. It says you have a heart of gold and are very skilled at maintaining balanced, stable relationships. You are loyal to your loved ones and are able to be the nurturer, protector, and provider all at once. I am generous. Exactly, because your family is extremely important to you. Okay? I'm talking to somebody here whose family is very important to them. Your children, your grandchildren, whoever it is that you call your family is very important to you. So you do have 3 that came out for you. It says, I am generous, I am kind-hearted, I am balanced. Put that in the comment section, guys. What you throw out there into the world, what you manifest, it all affects you. And the things that you say to yourself affects you. So, exactly. You want to say these things out loud. Thank you for joining me, Gemini. I do hope this reading gave you some insight that what's coming towards you. I do feel very strongly that for some of you, this is a future reading that's coming in really soon. Okay. um, Especially because your birthday is coming up, okay? Because that's what it looks like. So this is something that's gonna trigger the next chapter or the next year of your life, like you know what I'm saying, the beginnings of that, or maybe your birthday just, you know what I mean? Okay. Anyways, guys, I know I'm repeating myself. I'm going to say it again. Make sure that you are preparing because we don't know what's going on in the world. We don't know what to expect next. Don't get me wrong. It looks like you're going to be on top of things here. You might have to change things around, but with your discipline here, Gemini, you're going to be fine. Okay. So, but I do want to remind everybody that Mother's Day, Father's Day is around the corner. A lot of stores are going to be going on sale. So, they're going to have big sales, things that you might need. Right now is a good time to start, like, watching your money so you could take advantage of those big sales, especially when it comes to prepping things, like maybe you might need a generator. Maybe you might need um, maybe a propane heater or something like that right now, or maybe you might need fishing gear because Father's Day is coming around the corner. That would be a perfect time, to get yourself something that you need, like fishing gear. Okay, anything like that, just remember that's coming around the corner. Get ready for it. Okay, I have found some great deals during Mother's Day and Father's Day where I have paid half price for things. If I had bought it any other time of the year, it would have cost me full price. But ended up spending only half price. And of course, if we could save money, that's more money in our pocket. You know what I mean? More money that we could buy other things that we need, right? So let's get ready for anything, guys. Also, stock up on food. Apparently, they're saying that the food prices are going to go crazy, which I agree with. This is why I'm passing the message on. They say prices of things are going to go crazy, and I could see that if the gas prices keep going up, it makes sense, right? So let's stock up whatever we can. Okay. All right, guys. Love you guys. Y'all take care. Bye bye. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.